Yeah, that's the next track I'm doing is called Hello, and this one was
Hello.
written in February of
Hello.
2022. It came out for the first time in April of 2023 and then was re-released in December of 2023.
Re-release. Wow.
Wow. You took me to a special place. I closed my eyes and I went somewhere else, Aural.
Right? This is an intro. This is how things should be. I mean, folks, try to imagine the large sound system that she goes to work on when she uses these tracks. Try to keep that in mind.
Ooh, I would want this music when I'm meditating to connect to some special places.
You might not. Just to keep it a minute, it might be too much.
Be kind of distracting.
You haven't even hit the drop yet.
I meditate. I'm there to do push-ups. Like different push-ups. Yeah. They clear my head.
Nothing's changed. I still feel the same way. Nothing's changed. I feel the same.
Yeah. Sure. Wow, Aural, what the fuck? Yeah.
You think I wouldn't want this? Go to my
I need
meditation,
this
buddy,
badly.
This is exactly what I want. This is exactly what I want. Ooh, could you imagine a mushroom trip on this, Trinity?
God, right? Yeah.
Buckle up. impressive. If I'm staring off into space, it's because I'm transfixed with what I'm listening to. Right?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Everything that you played was superb, and some of those last ones in particular reminded me of like music soundtracks from like Hollywood, sci-fi, mega movies, and I was like, yeah, Aura's talent would fit right in that world. I can already see you like as a famous composer. Like, there's a composer that Cliff Martinez who did a lot of the music for the movie Solaris. The George Clooney remake, and I absolutely love that movie. And some of that, I was getting some of that same vibe as I'm hearing, and I said, "Yeah, Aura belongs in that ring with the best in Hollywood, with the best."
Maybe I'm in some kind of ring here in LA. I don't know where the fuck I am. I'm like ping ponging in the VR industry, and I'm the weird kid in the corner in the music industry. They don't know.
I hope
they don't know
the
what to
right
do
people
with me.
come along. I hope the right people come along to open the right doors for you, because the world deserves to know your name significantly more. I believe that.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm grinding. It's just about, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I have to do more, but maybe I should do less. But maybe I don't know. I don't know. Stuff's happening. Stuff's happening.
Oh.
That's for sure.
Okay.
I'm somehow a good enough musician that I have a roommate and a partner that don't mind that I'm not paying rent.
That's wonderful.
I cook a lot though. I cook so much. So.
Yes. Have a whole bunch of wonderful food.
Yeah.
I don't see any problem with that setup. I don't see any problem with that setup at all.
Nah, I earned my keep. We're running a 4-star restaurant out of this kitchen. Venture out.
Ooh, nice. What's your favorite thing to cook?
Yeah.
That's
What's
a
your favorite
loaded
thing to make?
question. That's a loaded fucking question.
Yeah. Depends on what's available.
What's your favorite thing to make on a Saturday night? On a Saturday night.
Saturday night.
On a hot summer day. On a hot summer night. Hot summer night. 90 degrees. You got wine.
Hot as fuck.
So I guess like the other night or the other week, I had some friends over, and I spent 2 days cooking, and I made Thai green curry from scratch. Like, we made the curry paste and everything, and then I made shrimp and cabbage spring rolls with a Thai peanut sauce that was like.
Wow. Come on now.
Just like,
come on now. Come on now. I want to come to your house.
And then
I want to come to your house.
I want to come to your place with a bunch of coconuts, actually.
Okay. And then for dessert, I made a yuzu cheesecake.
Nice. What?
Is that,
is
that the fluffy one?
No,
yuzu. Is that the fluffy one?
A yuzu is like it's a Japanese citrus. So it's like honestly like a cross between like lemon and lavender, in my opinion. It's super floral, but super citrusy. It's insane.
Whoa.
Yeah,
that sounds amazing.
If you don't like, it's kind of like cilantro, where some people hate it and think it tastes like cleaning things.
Okay,
Anyway,
sure.
That's their problem.
Yeah, it's their
That's
fucking
their
problem.
problem. That's not my
Something's wrong with
problem.
those
That's
people.
not our problem. Yeah.
I
heard Chef John.
With no ear cartilage.
I heard Chef John saying, he said, and for anybody who complains about the fact that there's a crack in the top of the cheesecake, don't make cheesecake for them.
There you go. Mine didn't have a crack, for the record. No crack. Anyway.
Cool.
For the record.
They cracked didn't even care. It's like, fuck these people.
Anyway, getting back to the music. So, Hello is an interesting track. I'm just gonna read what I wrote. So yeah, first of all, I have no idea what fucking genre that was. It was something.
Doesn't need to be one.
It doesn't need to be one. That's happening more frequently, and I'm fine with that. But yeah, to say like my mental health was a dumpster fire during the writing of this track is a complete understatement. At the time, I was super, super depressed and in psychosis. And I believed that I couldn't write music ever again because it had been, I don't know, like 6 or 8 months and I had brain damage. But I ended up like forcing myself to open up Ableton, and this started a trend for a little while where I would write tracks that are kind of like the opposite of like what I was feeling at the time, because that's like what I needed. And this was also like my coming out track as well, because this was right in that time period where like someone had asked me like what my gender was. I didn't have an answer for them, and I was like rethinking parts of my life. So yeah, the actual location of it where I wrote this was also kind of wild. It was at the start of 22, and I was like wandering around the country, and I had spent a few months at the end of 2021 and like into January of 2022 in the Rockies, like bouncing between a few different friends' houses and like Utah and Montana and some other places. And I would just like stay there until I had to move on, and just like, because I really needed some hardcore R&R. And eventually I overstayed my welcome, and I reached out. Yeah, oops, it's fine. Like, I'm still friends with the person. Their landlord doesn't like me, but whatever. So I reached out to the person that brought me into VR chat, and luckily they were in Florida at the time visiting their family, because like they're not always in the US. And so I asked them if I could come down and stay with them for a bit, and they're like, it's fine, but my parents are here. I hope that's okay. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. They're also like 37, so it's like no shenanigans. But most of this track was written in that condo, which was like on a golf course near fucking Disneyland. And we had just we had turned the condo into just like this hacker fucking like rat nest, essentially. So there's just tech everywhere, there's computers everywhere, and I'm just like alternating between as it should be, yeah. And I'm just alternating between like playing Civ and Risk of Rain and like just working on this track as my brain like quieted the fuck down. But this was also exactly when I really started looking at HRT, and I was watching like 4-hour presentations on YouTube and just like poring over like articles on endocrinology and just like going real hardcore, because like I was preparing for like DIY HRT essentially. But ultimately I found that there was a doctor that would prescribe me in Florida, because like at the time my mailing address was also in Florida, so I guess like I was a step away from being a Florida resident. So I found a doctor that was willing to see me and prescribe me, and I think I got prescribed like right when I made this track. Yeah, so how did I make it? It's a lot of Hive 2 and some Contact for the piano and a drum break from my personal drum break library that we share with friends. The name of the track actually like materialized when I was going crazy fucking up this acid synth preset that I made in 2019. And just like through mangling it, I accidentally turned it into like this little snippet that sounded like someone saying hello. And I put that at like the start of the track, at like the start of the first chorus. But it doesn't come back on the second chorus. It's replaced by like a sparkly bullshit thing. And like the drop is worth talking about because it's fucking ginormous. So the inspiration for that sound actually came from the cymbal on the 808, which uses 6 square wave oscillators summed into 2 separate filters, 2 VCAs, and then 2 more high pass filters before getting to the tone knob section. So I was like thinking about it and being like, okay, so that's like almost noise, or it is noise, like it's a symbol. And I'm like, why don't we use this in like a super saw? So instead of using 16 saw waves, I think I used like 32 square waves, and then I think I did another 16 saw waves on top of that just to give it a bit more of the even harmonics, because like square waves are like odd harmonics, right? So the saw waves need to be the even harmonics, and that kind of gives it more of the root note, more of the tonality. And my goal of it was to just like push it as close to noise as possible. I think I just used like EQ, a shitload of compression, some limiting. There's no reverb. I don't think there's any chorus or anything like that.
Where would you put it? But yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, some people do that to their super saws, but it's just like hearing it on a real system. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, you're like oh my god, everybody hide!
It's like the picture of the dude sitting in the armchair like next to a jet engine. Getting flown back.
That was I think it was a Magnavox commercial. Actually, it was coming out of a TV. Maxell. Yeah. So like the drink is falling, the martini is falling over and splashing out. This dude's just like taking it, and his hair is like.
Dang.
That